If discomfort in your back and hips has been constantly nagging at you, this is the stretch for you. I have created this quick stretching routine to help release the tension in your back and hips, as well as increase your mobility and help with those tight, creaky feelings. This stretch is perfect to do on repeat to keep your back and hips loose and mobile. Now, let's get into this stretch. The first stretch we're gonna get into is our piriformis stretch. So just rolling it over here onto your bum if you're not there already. We're gonna take one leg across. This bottom leg here is gonna stay bent, crossing it over ankle right above your knee there. Hands right behind your bum, keeping your back straight in this. Now you can keep your leg farther out, or if you wanna take the stretch a little bit deeper, you're gonna pull that heel in towards your bum and you'll feel a deeper stretch there through your piriformis muscle. And when we're stretching, keep in mind, you do want to feel some tension in the muscle, but you never want to feel pain. So if you start to feel pain, back up off of that stretch, give yourself a second, and then you can go back into it. And don't forget to breathe throughout the stretches here. And as you breathe, you can try to take that stretch a little bit deeper if you can, but just sitting up nice and tall, keeping that back flat. We're going to switch it over here in 3, 2, and 1. Switching it over. Now other leg is gonna come up and cross over. Same thing, back is flat, hands right behind your bum. And if you want a deeper stretch, bring that heel in towards your bum. And now we're gonna hold each stretch for about 30 to 40 seconds. That is gonna allow that muscle to start relaxing and releasing. We're gonna flip it over next into a prone position for a prone hip flexor stretch. So we'll get ready to work ourselves there in 3, 2, and 1. So rolling it over here, we're gonna open up the hips. We're gonna drop the bum back, come down onto your forearms. Keep your feet flexed, walking those legs out and dropping that bum down here. Now, as you breathe, you can try to take it a little bit deeper into this one, keeping that back flat. This one is so good to help open up those hips. I'm sure you can feel it almost immediately. Legs are out at about 90 degrees. Again, those feet are flexed. Dropping that bum back. Next, we're gonna work one side and then the other with this same stretch. So let's get ready to switch it up here in 3, 2, and 1. So from here, just taking one leg out, nice and long. This time we're gonna fold that leg under and we're gonna just drop it back. So reaching that bum down towards your heel. One leg is out, still on our forearms, back is flat, and just sink down into this. So you're gonna feel that through the inner thigh. You're gonna feel that through the hip flexors. You're gonna notice today we're gonna do a lot of different stretches for the hips, also for the back, but to do that, we have to hit all those muscles around the hips as well. So things like our legs and into the glutes, we need to make sure those are stretched to help loosen up the glute or loosen up the hips, because those all work together. We're gonna switch it over here in 3, 2, 1. So let's bring it back up neutral. Bending that other knee now, folding that toe under, taking that other leg out straight, and dropping that bum down towards your heel. And breathing, back is flat. Ooh. And as you exhale, if you can take it a little bit deeper, do that. We're gonna switch it up, bring it back up to a seated position here in 3, 2, 1. So working yourself slowly back up, coming back center here. Seated position, we're gonna do a 90-90 stretch. So forward leg at 90, back leg at 90. And we're gonna get comfortable in this position. And then we're gonna start to lean it forward. So from here, another awesome hip flexor stretch, also gonna get some stretching in the glutes. But you'll just walk yourself forward as far as you feel comfortable here. And again, keeping those legs at that 90-degree bend and just breathing. Bringing that chest down towards the leg as you exhale. And with this one, you want to think about trying to keep your bum down on the ground. So you don't want your hip rising up. So make sure you're keeping that bum down. We're going to switch it over here in 3, 2, and 1. That's one of those stretches that I don't actually want to come out of. I just want to hold that because it feels so good. So legs at 90 degrees, switching it over here. Get comfortable in this, and then as you get comfortable, we're going to bring it forward. And just folding forward here, good. Exhale, bring that chest down a little bit closer towards your leg. Again, feeling that tension in the muscle, but no pain. We're gonna roll it onto our back next. 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it up, rolling it onto our back. A few more stretches here. Should already start to feel like those hips and back have loosened up. We're gonna take legs out. One leg is gonna pull up and we're gonna take it across. So dropping that leg down, breathing. This one really helps to loosen up through the back, through the spine, through the glutes. That arm is out nice and long. And as you exhale, you can try to get a little bit deeper into your twist. Doesn't take much to tighten up your hips, especially when a lot of our careers might require sitting all day. That tightens up the hips. Just certain muscle or movement patterns we take, the muscles will tighten up. So I am so glad that you were taking this time here. Let's bring it back to center, and then we'll work it to the other side. Good, so take that leg out nice and long. Other leg is gonna tuck in. Good, just give it a little hug, and then drop it to one side, reaching that arm out, dropping and twisting and breathing. Oh, this feels so good. Feel that twist through the spine as well, loosening up in the back. And try to relax, even try to relax the upper body as you relax that lower body. Breathing. Good, and let's bring it back center. Again, give that leg just a little bit of a tuck. Extend, let's extend arms and legs overhead here before we finish out with one final stretch. Just really elongate the body here, reaching toes and fingers towards that wall. Good, and now we're gonna sit up, back to a seated position. We're gonna bring the soles of our feet together here, finishing out, just dropping those knees down. You can give a little push here. Good, sitting up nice and tall, just kind of rocking from side to side. Feel that loosening up through the hips. I don't want it to end. This has been so lovely. Breathing here. We'll hold it about 10 more seconds. Again, this is going to be an awesome stretch for you to repeat regularly to keep those hips and back loose, as well as to just increase your flexibility overall. This will really help with those like creaky feelings, you know, when you stand up and you're kind of like, oh, that's like a little bit tight, doesn't feel right. This is going to help with that. So I am so glad you joined me for this hip and back stretch. This was great. I love you so much. Again, I will see you very soon so that we can keep our backs and hips loose. I love ya.